Hola amigos, hola amigas, welcome, bienvenido, croeso y salam, welcome to the channel y'all, Chesh and the Action Mash. Today we are here with an unboxing. This arrived a couple of weeks ago. I've been waiting to unbox it and I thought I will do this for you today so I can start making the videos on them. And obviously it's related to my 1920s Barry Nola gramophone that you would have seen. So I've got a number of discs for them, but what I did was I bought 100 discs on eBay from a seller, and after speaking to the seller, I asked him if he could make it that they were from the same era as when the gramophone is, which is from the 1920s. So he said, look, I can't guarantee, but he said, I'll make sure that there are a number of these gramophone records from the 1920s. So these gramophone records, majority of them, are almost 100 years old. And I have them here to show you guys. And there's going to be 100 of them, so I will make this as quick as I can, but I'll need to get you guys a little bit closer, and then we can see what we've got. I'm so excited because I thought these would be really good for the gramophone that I have to kind of like make a period, you know, from the 1920s. So, with much ado about nothing, I will get you guys a little bit closer and we will have a quick flick and see what we've got from the 1920s, almost 100 years old. So let's get you closer. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we've... Oh, I thought some of these would break, so especially the top ones. So this one was Benny's Boogie. Yeah. Okay. This one intact. His Master's Voice. Swing Music, 1949. Louis Blues. Duke Ellington and his orchestra. This one is Swing Music. Translucency. Okay, that's the first one. Another His Master's Voice. Swing Music, 1945. Johnny Come Lately, Duke Ellington. Swing Music, Going Out the Back Way, Hodges, Johnny Hodges and his orchestra. Okay, 1945. This one from Brunswick, Broadway Melody, Foxtrot. Made in England. I cannot see a year on that one. You Were Meant for Me, the dance band. Again, there's no date on it, but it was 1 1/8 pennies, whatever that means. Is it 1 shilling 8 pennies? I don't know. I can't remember how they used to do it. No date on that one, unfortunately. This one's a parlophone record. This is Chopin. Made in England. Parlophone records. All these are going to be washed, so I'm not worried about touching them. I can see scratches on them and stuff, but the 1943. Ah, there we go. So that's possibly from 1943. Another His Master's Voice. Swing Music, 1941. Mr. J.B. Blues. Duke Ellington. Body and Soul. Mr. J.B. Blues. Some of these are in really good condition. I don't going to need much cleaning. Some of these I can just test. Right, this is The Gramophone Company in Middlesex is Master's Voice. Why not add these to your collection? The Stately Homes and Where the Songs Were. Noel Coward. The Stately Homes of England by Noel Coward. Looking for a date. Can't see a date on this. Got to be old, obviously. Oh, this is a nice looking label. Dawson or Pimlico Road. God, this is old. Two Little Cups and Saucers, sung by David Shepherd, 1921. So there we go. This record is 103 years old, 102 years old. Wow, that is so cool. Look at that. That is old and made in England. Actually, the one from the 20s I'm going to put in a separate pile. Capital, He Was a Good Man as Men Go, Teddy Powell. Can't see a date on that one. Don't Want That Man Around, Stan Kenton and his orchestra. June Christie singing. No, I cannot see a date on that one. Now this is the first time I've had an Edison Bell record. There's Something in Your Eyes. Edison Bell winner. Again, no date on that one, but it looks very old. I would say that this was a 20s by the look of it. It's a waltz. I'll put that in there simply because it just looks from the 20s. Tono, Blue Star Siren. Oh Boogie. 78 doesn't give any year on this one. Blue Star Siren, After You've Gone. After You've Gone, that rings a bell. God, this is an old one. No. Swing Music, Getting Together by the Ladinier Quintet. Can't see a date on that one either. MGM, I haven't got an MGM one. Indian Love Call. Made in England. With the MGM Studio Orchestra conducted by George Stoll. Can't see any date on this one. I thought they all had the dates on them. Nope. Regal, Derby Day, Part 2, Made in England. Derby Day, Part 1. No date on that one either, but it does look old. Zonophone, Da 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 Da, Clarkson Rose. No date on this one either. Trademark, Zonophone. The Lawrence Wright Music Company in London. Clarkson Rose. All by yourself in the moonlight. Once in a blue moon. I do like the way as well, I've seen on these, the pictures on the outside of them. Some of them actually, they advertise as well. You could advertise on these. Serenade, Glorious, oh, Gloria Swanson. God, that is old. No date on that one. I don't know how to date these. I don't know if any of these are kind of like date codes or anything. Oh God, that one's seen better days. That does look old. The Cricket Serenade, played by the Metropolitan Orchestra. That looks very old. And very rough, but still be interesting to play it. Dance of the Songbirds. I'll put that in the 1920s because that does look old. I will put it under there. This looks like it's an imported one. I have no idea what language that is, and that label's a bit better. Can't read that whatsoever, but that does look old. Guardsman, The Shepherd True, sung by John Perry. 1429 is stamped on it. Tenor with orchestra accompaniment. That looks and feels very old. The Christian's Good Night, sung by John Perry. I'll put that one in the 20s. My God, this one's seen better days. So for all of these discs, I paid £35, including postage. This one's a foreign one as well, made in France. This is a French one. Radar Boogie, Boogie Woogie. This also feels very old. I'll see if by washing it, it'll just take off some of these marks, but that looks well played, as you can see. Oh, this one's a one-sider. Wow, that's cool. Zonophone. That is definitely an old one. International Zonophone Company. That's a 20s one. Two-step. Bohemian Orchestra, London. C Tango box. Odeon, I haven't had an Odeon one before. Sugar Foxtrot, Pinkard, Mackenzie and London's, made in England. Cannot see a date on that one. Copyright control. His Master's Voice, manufactured in England. The Stately Homes of England by Noel Coward. Okay, I think this might be an exact one of the other one I've got with it, but with His Majesty's Theatre Orchestra, conducted by Francis M. Collinson. Okay, another His Master's Voice. Room with a View, Noel Coward. This Year of Grace. Mary Make Believe. I quite like Noel Coward, especially his the film Blithe Spirit. It's on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube. Blithe Spirit with Rex Harrison. I watched it recently. It was actually really good. You can get it. You can see it in color as well. This is old. My God, look at this. The English Cup Final Part 1. Humorous recitation by Mr. Sammy Shields. Oh, this is a comedy record. This will be interesting. God, look at that. It's absolutely filthy. That's definitely a very, very, very old one. I will be washing my hands very thoroughly after this, don't worry. Oh, what's this one? This looks pretty. Oh, that's the King and Queen. Oh, wow. Look at that. Coronation record. The Coronation March. God bless the Princess, the Prince of Wales. Oh my God, wow, that is so cool. That is very old. That is well over 100 years old. Wow. English puzzle plate. The British Green. Wow, that is awesome. That's definitely going in the extremely old pile. Oh, this one as well. You can feel the weight of the old one. Toujours ou jamais waltz, played by Clark's London Concert Band. Patented, manufactured by the Gramophone and Typewriter Limited and sister companies. That is a. Oh, look, see, that's only one-sided. Wow. That is definitely a very old one. Decca. Hiawatha Cakewalk. Alfredo Campoli and his Novelty Orchestra. The Mosquitoes Parade. Oh, we have one here without. Yeah, it's two-sided. Vocalium. No, I haven't got one of those yet. Hocus Pocus. Lewis Russell and his orchestra. Swing series. Let's have a look at this one. This is another Vocalion one. Fine Romance. It's a fine romance. Copyright Records. Billie Holiday and her orchestra. Fine Romance. Oh my God, that's cool. Billy's Blues. I love Billie Holiday. Ooh, Victor. Jeez, that is old. Victor. Just as soon as my feet strike Zion, Lord, I won't be troubled no more. Reverend J.M. Grates. I wonder if this is one of the... this is a sermon here with singing. Adam and Eve in the Garden with the Reverend. Definitely an old one. Oh, another Victor here. A Bank That Never Fails. Reverend Gates again and Congregation. Wow. Reverend Gates. A Building That Never Gives Way. Oh, I see another one here. God, this looks even older. Babylon is Falling Down. And The Crooked Made Straight by the Reverend McGee. Sermon with singing and orchestra. Oh, happy days. Playing on a Sunday. Another Zonophone record. Hayes Middlesex. Consistent quality. Supreme value. Parlophone. The Big Do. No, no date on that one. There you are. See, look. Pianos, you could advertise on them. Every record in the catalogue in stock. Caruso. Is this Caruso? Scotches. See, advertising on them. Brunswick. Later. Ella Fitzgerald. The Tisket to Tasket. Lullaby of Birdieland. Ella Fitzgerald. Oh, another Brunswick one. The Old Rugged Cross by Marie Knight. And Satisfied with Jesus by Marie Knight. With the Nightingales. Oh, now this one looks a bit more modern. Oh, that's just... That must be just the cover. This is a Brunswick. What can I say after I say I'm sorry? Peggy Lee. So that's an older one as well. Is that from the 50s? Peggy Lee. Vogue Records. It's not Madonna. David Burbeck Octet. Made in England. Fantasy Records San Francisco. So this is an American one. Oh no, it's made in England. Oh no, that's got a crack in it with some tape on it. So I don't think that's going to sound very good. If I leave that one in the packet, actually I'll put the dodgy ones to one side. Okay, we've got another Madonna one here. Miles Davis and his orchestra. How Deep is the Ocean? And that one's rubbed off, so that'll be a surprise. Brunswick, Castle on Dawn, William Russell, Louis Russell and his orchestra. That looks like a very old one. Again, no dates. Straddle a Fence. Wait. Decca Records. Ad Lib Frolic. Ted Heath and his music. I don't think that would have been the Ted Heath and his music. Jack Parnell. Fabrique en Angleterre. Manufactured in England, but no date on it. Another Decca. Chop Chop. Lionel Hampton and his orchestra. Instrumental Foxtrot. Hamps Boogie Woogie. Lionel Hampton. Again, another instrumental Foxtrot. Manufactured by Decca Records, New York, USA. So this is an American one that was brought over from the States back in the day. Oh, that's pretty. I like the manufacturer by Vocalion Gramophone, Hayes, Middlesex. Huh. Oh, that's nice. Double, two-sided. Play and duration equal to a 12-inch record. The popular classic record. Electrically recorded by the Marconi Company's process. This is the Imperial British-made electric recording of the Foxtrot. Let's do it, let's do it, let's fall in love. Oh, I like that one. Lover Come Back to Me. No date on that one either. Okay, we're back to his master's voice. Oh, Lovely Night. Walter Glynn. Phillida. No, no date on that one, but it looks a bit newer. Oh my God, what is that? That's just a wax disc, I think. The Merry Swiss Girls of Polka. Now that has got to be as old as it gets. That's like wax, I think. Bakelite? I don't know. Wow. That is fragile. More advertising. Oh, look at that. Gramophones. Huh. God, this is old. Parlophone. New Rhythm. Jersey Lightning Foxtrot. Walking the Dog Foxtrot. That is an old one. Oh, that's unusual. Look at that. That's very bright. Vocalion, Swedish, Sweet Lorraine, Jimmy Moon and his orchestra. Made in England, Lawrence Wright. No date on it. That's such a shame. So they got these numbers stamped in them, but I don't know how to read them. I'm going to put it in the 20s pile, but because it looks old. When We Danced at the Mardi Gras, waltz with Bertini and his band. Janine. Another Vocalion one, Swing Series. Life Goes to a Party. Harry James and his orchestra. Ooh, there's a little chip out there, but that should be okay. These should clean up really good with the solution that I use. That looks old. Which is a little bit of fairy liquid and some white vinegar. What's this one? Cameo Record Corporation, New York. Bleeding Hearted Blues. $1922, there we go. 1922. 101 years old. His master's voice. Swing the Music, The Man I Love. I have noticed that his master's voice ones seem to be the ones that are in the best condition. I mean, if you go on YouTube, you can see how these were made by his master's voice, and one of the other ones, you can see how they were made, and yeah, look at that. But a good wash they will all have. Another his master's voice. Oh, here we go, and I said that, but oh, that's cracked. Oh, he's the son of the South Foxtrot. That is definitely cracked. Put that in the broken ones. Columbia Records. Drink Brothers Drink. Quick Step. Oh God, that's an old one. Oh, look at that. That is definitely an old one. Huh. They only stamped on one side there. Columbia Phonograph. 1901. Oh my God. So the ones with the one side, they must be like that old. So the ones with one side are mega old. December the 10th, 1901. Jeepers creepers. That was the year Queen Victoria died. Another Zonophone. 7 Ages of Man, Part 2. Part 1. Don't know when this was. No date on again. I don't know how to date these. His master's voice. One for all for one. Foxtrot. Theme song from the film The Iron Mask. Lady Divine. Theme song from the film The Divine Lady. I could Google these and then find out when it was from. I'll do that when I do the individual cleanup videos. That looks old. Jeepers creepers. Record. Christmas Crackers. Faust. Part 2. No date on that, unfortunately. That'll be interesting because that is an old one. Okay, we're down to the last few for this video. God, that's old. It's so heavy. Manufactured at Edison Bell Works in London. The Broken Melody. Winner. The Phantom Melody. That's definitely got to be an old one. Last but one. Oh, the winner. God, these ones weigh a ton. Dagger Jesu. Well, a Welsh song. Oh, that's cool. David Evans. Guaranteed genuine, the winner. British manufacture. The Gramophone Salon, Brassington, Cardiff. It's made in Cardiff. It wins. The winner, it wins. Welsh song. Cartref. I've heard of that word, but I don't know what it means. Huh, that is fantastic. That is definitely mega old. Mega, mega, mega old. And the last one in this video, you'll be happy to say, you don't have to join me in part 2. Ouch, that's got a ouchies on it. Columbia Rosemary, Pretty Things. Rosemary, I love you. Rosemary, the minuet of the minute. Huh. Excellent. Okay, so that is the first. That's got some chunkies missing out in it, but it doesn't seem to be on the groove, so should be okay. Yes, it's just on the edge. There's a chunk missing there, and there's a chunk missing on that side. But it'll play. I'll put that there because I'm not sure how old that is. These are the ones I know that are extremely old, or from the 1920s. We have 2 that are broken. One with a big crack in it that I snapped in half. This one which came with the piece missing, so we'll do this. Yep. Very brittle. Very interesting. This one, see, that's been taped, but it's got a crack in it and a little bit of sellotape. So I think we'll try it. We'll try it. I'll put it on the top there because that's the only one. So there we go, guys. I thought I would just do this little video. I know that a number of you do like the gramophone records. I have another pile here that we will look at in another video. So that's this pile to be getting on with, and I will crack on now with this next video. But it's already, this video is like 30 odd minutes, so I don't want to make it too long. So I'll see you guys for part 2. Thank you, bye.